Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I am going to be doing my September favourites video. I feel like I've literally just filmed my August favourites and it's September now. It's actually October now. And just remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and follow me on my social medias. They're all at the beginning and the end of the video and they're also in the description box. And yeah, that's it. So if you'd like to know what my favourite products are from the month of September, then please keep watching. Usually I've done one of these videos. So in my last video I just kind of went in order of steps of different, like how I apply my makeup in those steps. So I'm just going to start off with a primer today. So I actually have two primers. So the first one is this guy right here. This is the Nip and Fab primer water and it just looks like that. It's just a clear bottle with a spray and it's got the black banding on it and it says Nip and Fab. So I've always been a bit, bit funny about primer waters. I don't know if they're going to work or not. I have used one before and it just didn't feel like anything. It just felt like water on my face. So I thought I would try this one out and I really love it. It does make your skin feel really tacky and it just wakes you up in the morning. I've been getting up quite early to go to work recently and I just put this on my face and it cools down, it just wakes me up and it also prolongs my makeup as well, which I really like about it. The only one thing that is really annoying about it is the spray is so bad on this that it just, if anyone's like me and they're really weird about sprays, like it's a bad spray. Like if I just, like you can't tell on camera, but it just spits and it doesn't kind of spray like evenly all over my face. It just goes in one bit and then I'm left with just, don't like it. So what I've been doing is, obviously it's a bit of a pain but I'm not that bothered because I really like the product, is I've just been spraying it onto my hand and then just kind of patting it into my face that way. Still works, still does the job and I really do like it. It's super quick to use and I don't think this is too expensive. You can get Nip and Fab in drugstores because I got mine in a Superdrug. So yes, very good. The other primer that I've got is one I didn't think I was going to like as well because I don't really like pore refining kind of primers because I feel like they just put them up and then I kind of break out after I've used them. But this one has been incredible. So this is by the brand Touch and Soul and it's their No Problem Primer and it just is in a little pink bottle like this. I actually bought this off Amazon but I found it through Kathleen Lights and Jeffree Star. They've both used this and they said it was amazing and I saw their skin when they have actually used it. So I went on Amazon and I bought it. I think it was around £12 or £13, which is affordable for a primer, and it's incredible. I've been using it non-stop. I don't use this all over my face. I would still use two primers. If I use this I'd use another one with it. So I just use it in my T-zone and it kind of mattifies it a bit but not too much where it goes dry and all horrible. It just smooths everything out and just you look so airbrushed when you use this. It is really good. A loose powder. So this is by the brand of Makeup Revolution. They're just a super affordable brand. They're in Superdrugs in the UK and it's their luxury powder and it's their banana powder. So I think they have a white powder, the banana powder, which is this one, and I think they've also come out with, what's it called? It's like a darker one for deeper skin tones. Terracotta, I think it's the terracotta powder. So obviously the white one was going to just be too white on me, so I got the banana shade to use and I love it. I use it with a concealer Real Techniques sponge and I just do it under the eyes, press it into under the eyes like that and just leave it on for a few, like a minute or two just to bake a little, and it lasts for the whole day. It smooths all your under eyes. It doesn't wash you out. So if you're my skin tone and you need a good loose powder, go for that because it's not gonna be white and it's not gonna leave the white mark on you. My favourite loose powder is still the RCMA No Colour powder because that doesn't leave it too white under the eyes. It does a tiny bit for me, but that's why I've been using this. I mixed the two together and that was just the ultimate powder. But this is really good. It's so affordable. I think it's £5 for the whole pot and obviously you don't need to use a lot, so it's going to last you a long time. Next is a concealer and I feel like, I don't know, maybe from the first impressions video, maybe, I don't know if you could tell that I was going to love it, or I don't know. But it's this guy right here, and it's the Colourpop No Filter Concealer, and it's in the shade Medium 30, does it say? Medium 30, yeah. So I used this in my Colourpop review first impressions video, and I used it with another shade. I got 2 concealer shades, but I've just been using medium on its own, and this has been the only concealer I've used since I bought that Colourpop one. Obviously I've changed it for the videos that I've used because I don't want to keep using the same products in my videos, so, but off camera I've used this every single day. It's so good. It's a great alternative for the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. It's so good. It is really, really good. It's so full coverage. It doesn't dry too quickly. It does a bit, but it's not going to dry down so much where you have to do one eye, blend that out, and then do the other eye. It's fine to just do them both and then blend them out. They last all day. Coverage is great. It blends out so easily. And it was super affordable, so Colourpop have just killed it again. So I love them for that. I'm going to go on to lips, which is the lippy that I'm wearing right now. This is by Colourpop again, and it's their lip liner in the shade Chi. So that's what the colour looks like. Well, you can see it on my lips. And it's just been like an everyday shade that I've been using. Obviously it's a lip liner. I've been wearing it to work, and it's lasted throughout the whole day. And I've eaten, I've drank, I've been talking a lot. And I don't really have to reapply it because it's a lip liner. It's going to naturally last longer on your lips. So it's good, and it's $5, super affordable. So this is another thing that I didn't think I was going to like. And it's by NYX, and it's their Sweet Cheeks blush palette. So it looks like that, because I'm not a huge blush person. I don't tend to wear blush every single day, but when I got this palette, I've been using it a lot. I don't use every single shade in here. These first 2 shades, the pink, I don't know if you can see it, I'll put it there. So the pink here and the kind of goldy shade, they're kind of more blush toppers. Rather than blushes, because they've got a bit of shimmer in it. They're not glittery, they give a nice sheen, so using them on top of a matte blush will give you a really nice glossy finish. Also, anyone, maybe if you have this palette and you don't have the Milani blush in Luminoso but you want that, maybe don't buy it, because if you mix that shade and use that as the topper, so the pink shade here, and use that really lightly and then put that to top it over, looks exactly the same. I have Luminoso and I tried it. It's exactly the same. So that's just an FYI. So the shades that I've been using the most is actually this one. I've used it quite lightly, but I've mixed it with this darker shade a tiny bit, and I like that. But these 2 are the main shades that I use. So the orange is a matte, and I really love orangey warm blushes. They're kind of the only blushes that I tend to wear on a daily basis. But for going out, I've kind of used this shade here, which again, it's not matte actually. This has got like a slight sheen to it, and it's kind of a mauvey bronzy shade. It reminds me of my favourite blush by Essence. So yeah, that's that. I really have been loving this NYX palette. They're not too pigmented either, which is something I hate with blushes. I hate when you just tap it in once and you have to tap off so much excess. These you can kind of dig your brush in and get kind of how much payoff you want. So yeah, I like it. It's NYX. Most of these are really affordable actually. I don't think I have any high-end. I have no high-end products that I love in here. Except from Laura. Is Laura Geller high-end? It's kind of in the middle. Nothing too expensive anyway. So everything's super affordable that I've got pretty much. Okay, so the next thing, I'll just go into Laura Geller while we're talking about it. So this is the Laura Geller Baked Swirl Illuminator palette. So it's just a highlighter palette. It has 3 shades in, and it comes with a brush which was crap, so I just threw it away. So it has 3 shades here. I think these are the most kind of popular shades that she has. So it's the shade Ballerina, Gilded Honey and Peach Glow. I have Peach Glow in just like a single, but my favourite is, I haven't been using the whole palette, this shade in the middle, Gilded Honey. I feel like I'll probably hit pan on that in a few weeks, because that is literally the only highlight that I've been wearing. I'm wearing it today and you can see it's just, in the pan it just looks so glittery and chunky. Like just looking at it like from there, I was looking at it and I thought, I'm not going to like that, and then I put it on my face and there's no chunky glitter, it just glides on so nicely and it just looks so natural. I go like that because obviously you can tell you've got makeup, you can tell you've got a highlighter on, but it looks natural for what it is. And it's just such a nice shade, especially for my skin tone. Actually, like, I wouldn't have actually bought this for myself. I ordered one for my cousin's birthday, and then I looked at it and I was like, I want that. So this is around £22, I think. And what just doesn't make sense to me is that the single highlighters that she has are £20, and they are tiny. They're pretty much the same size as these pans, maybe a tiny bit bigger. So why not just get the whole for an extra £2? I don't know, but killed it, honey. Very, very good highlight. So one of them, I'm just going to talk about it super quickly because I feel like you guys knew that it was going to be my favourites video as soon as I've used it. I've used it in a few videos since then, so I'm not going to talk about it too much because it's been used on my channel a few times. So it's the Colourpop Yes Please palette, eyeshadow palette, and it's just this warm, complete warm eyeshadow palette right there. So the formula of these eyeshadows are incredible. They blend out so nicely. They're so pigmented, and this palette is $16. You just can't go wrong with Colourpop. To me, I've never bought anything from Colourpop that I don't like. They just always just kill it. And I think I need to move to the States so then I don't have to pay customs charges because I spend so much money on Colourpop's website. They're incredible, they're so affordable. I do really recommend getting this palette, but obviously you have to get it off the US website. It's a pain, but if you're in the US and you're watching this, then I think this is definitely worth ordering. I know the only thing is it's always out of stock, but that's how you know that it's worth it. Last product that I want to talk about is actually kind of a big one, and it's kind of my favourite thing out of everything here. I've tried not to use this in too many videos because I know it's going to be hard for maybe people to buy it because it's a Z palette right here. So this is a Z palette that I ordered off Beauty Bay and I custom made it all. So these are all Makeup Geek eyeshadows in here. So I got the extra large palette, so there's 35 colours, well, it fits 35 colours. I still need to get one, but it's by Sugar Pill and it's just always out of stock. It's just a really bright red, so that's the only colour that I'm missing from this palette. And I keep this on my desk because I literally use it every single day off camera because it's literally my dream palette all in one. It's got every single colour that I would ever use in it. And the formula of Makeup Geek eyeshadows are by far the best eyeshadows that I've ever used. There's a mix in here of just shimmer eyeshadows like this one, then I've got their duochromes and also their foiled ones, which are a bit more expensive, but they are incredible. Don't need any Fix Plus for these, and the matte shades are like £5 each, so I know there's 35 colours that fit into here, so it is very pricey if you add up all the colours together. Add up all the prices individually together because I think it comes to around £200, which is a lot, I know, but individually and if you get them all slowly and you can build up your own palette, it doesn't seem that expensive. But yeah, this has been my favourite and it's by far my favourite eyeshadow palette I own. Yeah, that's everything that I've got in my favourites video. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and please remember to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Also, please leave some comments down below of maybe some of your favourite products that you've tried in September, or just favourite products in general, because I love trying new products and I love buying different makeup products. So leave me some comments down below of products that you love that maybe you think I would like and I should try, and yeah, I'll have a look at them and I'll see what I should buy next. So thanks again for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. And just remember to be sure to make what